Jones. I know. Season pass were at the Lady Gaga show as well. I'm talking about the people who bought the season pass for the rock and roll shows. All right, rock and rollers. What's the one thing we rock and rollers like to do more than anything else in the world? Doing this to me. That's number 2. Number 1, real rock and rollers, we like to talk about rock and roll. We can talk about rock and roll all night long. So let's do that right now. How many people want to talk about rock and roll with me right now? Right now. You see, when all this rock and roll shit is over, and all the rock and roll bands have come and gone, I'm going to start my climb to the top of the highest mountain. You know what I'm going to do when I get down? I'm going to look down. You know what's going to be looking up at me? Everybody who put me down is going to be looking up at me. Every girl who cheated on me when I was on tour is going to be looking up at me. Every motherfucker who said that I would not because I could not is going to be looking up at me. And when they do, I'm going to have both arms up in the air. And in this hand, I'm going to have the hand of Mr. Cliff Burton. Mr. Dimebag Darrell. Mr. Randy Rhoads. Mr. Johnny Ramone. Mr. Dee Dee Ramone. Mr. Joey Ramone. Mr. Gary Moore. Mr. Tupac Shakur. soul singer of all time, Mr. Ronnie James Dio. Because baby, when you get on top of the mountain, the only place to go is sky high. And everybody here, everybody, even the people who are too scared to go on those fucking roller coasters, everybody is sexy in heaven, baby. Everybody is sexy in heaven, girl. Everybody is sexy in heaven, sweetheart. Everybody is sexy in heaven, mama. Everybody is sexy in heaven, woman. Everybody is sexy in heaven, sister. Everybody is sexy in heaven, honey. Everybody is sexy in heaven. When you wake up in the morning and you look at yourself in the mirror and you don't like what's looking back at you. Or you walk down the street and you see a hot girl or you see a hot boy and they don't even know you're alive. You do what I do 1,000 times a day. I got a mantra that I say to myself. In the morning, in the afternoon, I'm going to tell it to everybody tonight, and it goes like this. This heart gets stronger, this skin gets thicker, this mouth gets louder. This heart gets stronger, this skin gets thicker, this mouth gets louder. This heart gets stronger, this skin gets thicker, this mouth gets louder. This heart gets stronger, this skin gets thicker, this mouth gets fucking loud. Danko Jones from YYZ and